Now we have a very serious piece that we want to share with you.
We had to do the good to kind of get to the,
Yeah, we're not afraid of tackling big issues on Late Night Special.
No.
And one of our writers has been struggling with something that happened in the news this week.
It happens to a lot of people.
It does. And she just wanted to share it and hopefully not just as a catharsis for herself, but for others as well.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Please welcome Becca Wolfinger, ladies and gentlemen.
Is my mic on correctly?
Yes, you sound
It's
good.
okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Stacy and Jay. I'm nervous for giving me this time and this platform to talk about something that is deeply personal to me. There's a condition I've been struggling with ever since I was a little preteen girl. It got better for a while, but with recent news circulating, I've been struggling all over again. I'm not coming forward for your sympathy or your pity, but rather hoping that having the courage to speak about this issue would inspire others like me to know you aren't alone. And what I've been struggling with, I'm sorry, this is really,
It's okay.
You're brave.
this
Take
is
your
really
time.
hard. Am I attracted to the Jonas Brothers? Or do they just dress like lesbians?
Oh my God. So relatable.
You're so brave, Becca.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take this time.
So if you guys haven't seen it, the Jonas Brothers recently came out with a music video for their new song Sucker, which featured all of their super hot ladies and was filmed in the same place as The Favorite. So now you can see why this would make a queer woman very confused, right?
You're not alone.
A music video hasn't made me that confused since I first saw Toxic. I mean, the bejeweled bodysuit, oh my God. Now, I know what you're thinking, this sounds an awful lot like, am I attracted to men or have I just been socialized to think I need a male presence in my life to feel fulfilled? But no, this is very different. This is, am I attracted to the Jonas Brothers? Or do they just dress like lesbians? Now, I'm aware that it's 2019, and we know that sexuality and gender expression are both spectrums rather than a black and white dichotomy. But this wasn't a concept I understood when I was 13, okay?
So amazing.
I didn't even know I was gay when I was 13. Does that look like the posture of a girl who has her sexuality figured out? No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it does not.
No. It's like a confused posture. All I knew when I was 13, that I was obsessed with the green villain lady from Kim Possible. I liked Twilight a lot more than I knew I should. My favorite Jonas brother was Joe.
Yeah.
Joe. Arguably the one who looks the most like a lesbian. Now, I'm not the first to point out this comparison, but I will say, has anyone ever actually seen Joe and Catherine Modig in the same room? And if you don't know who that is or what this comparison means, you probably don't even care who killed Jenny. It was Tasha, okay? See, my theory is Jenny was already pushing Shane's buttons because that was the most disastrous match of all time. And then she showed her the video Carmen sent in for Bette and Tina's going away party, which Jenny obviously knew would upset Shane. And then Shane found where Jenny hid her jacket that the secret lady from Molly and the stolen negatives for Lay Girl. So when Shane showed Tina, they decided enough was enough and bitch had to die. So Bette lures Jenny up to the second story where they're doing construction on then leaves while Alice calls Tasha, who with her military training does the dirty work, and shows up at the crime scene once the police are there to avoid any suspicion. And the gang all bands together to frame the actually innocent Hollywood starlet Nikki Stevens. But again, this isn't how I think the L word ended. This is, am I attracted to the Jonas Brothers? Or do they just dress like lesbians? And for a very confused 13-year-old, I did my best to ignore this internal turmoil for the most part. I didn't have to worry if I wanted to have sex with the Jonas Brothers. Remember the purity rings? I do. They made a pact with God. They were non-sexual beings. But now, the Jo Bros have had the big sex, and we all need to come to terms with what that means to us as individuals and as a society.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay?
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
The bigger picture, all right? Now, if you ask me, Becca, would you like to be the melted cheese in the middle of a Nick and Priyanka sandwich? The answer would be, probably. Who wouldn't, you know? Would I like to be the meat, cheese, veggies, or condiments on a Joe and Sophie hoagie roll? Again, probably. And then there's Kevin, who doesn't really look like a lesbian. His wife is super hot, though. But if you ask me, would I like to be in a sexy Jo Bro soup? I would say, I don't know. Can you ever really know how you would react in such a situation? And that's why I've set up a GoFundMe page. To raise money for research. With your donations, I will attend one Jonas Brothers concert with a VIP meet and greet package, and one Tegan and Sarah show for the control. Any good, thorough experiment. And with your help, we can get to the bottom of this. We can find answers to, am I attracted to the Jonas Brothers? Or do they just dress like lesbians?